So, hello everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm Christopher, founder and CEO of Clark. Clark is an insurance manager. And what we do is we have created a platform where you as consumer can do everything that has to do with your personal insurance. You can buy new insurance, you get advice on existing products, you can upgrade your existing products, you can file a claim, you can speak with an expert, everything that is of relevance to you. But before I jump into the business and where we stand in terms of growth, let me tell you a little story about how this all started. And that goes back to when I graduated from university. And when I graduated, I was in charge of organizing the final student party, basically, in our semester. And usually the way it works is that the big investment banks, the consulting firms, they come in and sponsor the drinks for all the students. However, I was graduating in the middle of the financial crisis, and there was no sponsorship. So 2 weeks before the final party, I was there without any drinks. And suddenly, out of nowhere, a guy approached me and said, "Look, Christopher, I heard about your problem. I can do something for you. I'll pay the drinks the entire night for all the students in your semester." I was like, "Wow, that's awesome. Where's the catch?" And he said, "Look, I want to speak to everyone for 2 hours about insurance." So it was my task to get everyone in a room, excite them about the 2-hour talk, and hopefully he would pay the drinks in the end. So what happened? We had the 2-hour session. It was incredibly boring. It was a time where smartphones didn't exist, so no one could, let's say, do something else. Everyone really had to listen. So it was terrible. No one liked it. And in the end, the presenter made a smart move. He said, "Look, guys, maybe that was not too interesting for you now. I have a suggestion. You're 150 people. Why not? You simply sign up here in this list. I know your future employers. I know the BCGs, the McKinseys, and the likes, what kind of working contracts they do. Just sign up in this list, and I'll make an insurance package that perfectly fits your first employment contract." And then 50 of the students, including myself, actually signed up for this. And later on, we realized that from each of the 50 students that have bought this insurance package, he earned 10,000 euro. So he made €500,000 for buying drinks for students for 5,000 euro. An incredible return. And since then, actually, I've been in touch with him over a long time, and we've kept talking. And whenever we were in contact, I felt he's trying to sell me something. And that's actually my story of why I have trouble with the insurance market today. I'm in this middle group here. I don't trust my agent. He only wants to sell. But there are many other problems. In fact, 70% of the consumers in insurance are not happy today. They're not happy with their experience. It may be that their entire life is happening digital. They buy clothes digital online, they book travel online, they have their bank account online. No one has their insurance online. So there's a big gap in terms of customer expectations and actual delivery from the insurance industry. But also another very common reason or problem is that people, or like insurance agents, oftentimes stop thinking after the sale was made. So they sell you a contract, and then you have it, and it fits your life situation in this moment. But what happens in 5 or 10 years? You found a family, you have kids, you move town, so your life has completely changed, but no one has ever adjusted your insurance situation to fit that changed life. And this is exactly what we do with Clark. We have developed an insurance technology that is centered on the consumer. We firstly provide all of our customers a digital wallet. You can picture this like a paper folder, the paper folder that you have at home, which contains all the information that are relevant to your insurance. We have digitized this folder, so we have the pricing information, what's covered, what not. We have the cancellation periods of your contracts, all these important details. And what we do then, we not only make this accessible to you so that you can see it anytime, we also start applying our logics to tell you what we think about your current products. So what we do is every customer gets a contract check. We tell for each contract whether we think it's something you should keep or something you should actually switch. And for the case of a switching product, we, of course, also make you a counter-proposal. We have access to 160 carriers in Germany. We source the up-to-date pricing from them. And we have algorithms that then find the best product for your specific situation. And, of course, there are sometimes situations where you, as consumer, don't want to do everything that has to do with your insurance only just online. And for that case, we also have normal, specialized and highly qualified and trained certified insurance consultants that can help you in any of these cases as well. And lastly, where it comes to how we work with data, and that's also where the insurance consultants come back in again, we start collecting information around our customers. This may be from bank accounts, this may be from geolocation data. We got all this information about the life situation of the customer. So we know what really matters to the consumer, and we can help him get the right coverage for his current needs, but eventually also his future needs in insurance. Let me give you an example for this one. Imagine you arrive in Austria and it's winter. So you probably go skiing. Our technology can realize this because it's geolocation activated. We see where you are. We noted some areas as a ski area. So we can tell this customer is actually going skiing. So we can check the accident insurance of the customer. And we can check whether his current accident insurance contracts is also covering ski accidents. And if not, then we can send a pop-up in the application and say, look, you actually are not adequately insured against ski insurance. Do you want a 2 weeks upgrade? Swipe right for yes, swipe left for no. So this is roughly how the technology works. But let me tell you a bit about how the growth that we have experienced over the last couple of years. We have, over the last 24 months, increased our customer base by a factor of 60. We've done all sorts of advertising you can imagine. We've tested TV advertising, partnerships, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, Facebook, Google, everything. Like we've exploited all possible sources there. So our customer base has grown significantly in the last 24 months. But unique about our growth is how the team that is working with the increased customer base has developed. So over the last 2 years, while the customer base has been growing, the team that we have to work with these customers has only doubled. So actually, over the last 24 months, we managed to make each of our insurance agents 30 times as efficient as they were at the beginning of this time frame. How did we do that? What we've done is we have developed a robo-advisor for insurance. And the way you can imagine this is that we have hired the best insurance agents we could find out there in the market, and we have permanently confronted them with insurance situations of customers. So we said, look, we have here a certain customer. This is his life situation. This is his insurance situation. What do you think? And then our insurance agents started working with the situation they had in front of them. And they gave a recommendation to the customer, and the journey continued. But what actually happened in the back is that every time they had such a situation, they taught our robot that when the same situation comes up again, he can do the job on behalf of the agent. And that way, we've built bottom-up a system that makes us able to scale insurance advice and actually bring quality advice that our insurance agents can obviously give to really the mass market. And this is the way how we differentiate in the market at the moment, and what Clarks makes really unique, because we can scale the growth that we are producing and can make sure that actually the more we grow, the more effective our overall system becomes. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.